Dogs may not speak our language, but they certainly know how to speak to our hearts. While they can't express their love with words, they have a whole range of adorable and heartwarming ways to show just how much they care. In today's video, we're going to dive into 14 amazing signs, backed by science, that will leave no doubt in your mind about your dog's love for you. Whether it's their soulful gaze, excited greetings, or those little everyday gestures, dogs have a special way of telling us, "I love you." If you're a true dog lover, you won't want to miss this. Be sure to stick around till the end for some truly surprising insights. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on more heartwarming tips, tricks, and facts that'll strengthen the bond between you and your furry best friend. Let's get started. 1. Some dogs show love by hurting their owners. Dogs, especially breeds like German Shepherds and Border Collies, have an instinct to protect and care for their pack. Herding is an ancient behavior rooted in their genetic makeup as working dogs, and it's not just limited to herding livestock. If your dog gently nudges you or tries to steer you away from potential danger, whether it's another person, a moving vehicle, or simply a slippery floor, it's not just an act of protection. It's a profound expression of love. Your dog sees you as part of their pack, and this behavior is a reflection of their deep desire to keep you safe. It's their way of showing that they care so much about your well-being that they'll go out of their way to guide you and protect you, even in the most subtle of ways. 2. They follow you around. Have you ever noticed your dog right by your side, whether you're cooking dinner, watching your favorite show, or even just going to the bathroom? It's easy to dismiss this as clinginess, but in reality, it's one of the clearest signs that your dog is bonded to you and feels safe with you. When your dog follows you from room to room, they're not just trying to keep tabs on you. They genuinely want to be near you because they love your company. They see you as a source of comfort, security, and happiness, and being close to you is how they express their devotion. Dogs are naturally social animals, and for them, staying close to their owner is a way of sharing life with you and ensuring they're by your side through every moment. It's not about needing to be watched over. It's about wanting to be part of your world. 3. They check up on you. Dogs are intuitive creatures, and when they frequently check in on you, it's a reflection of their emotional connection to you. Whether you're out on a walk or simply in another room, a dog that checks in is saying, "I care about you, and I want to make sure you're okay." Even if your dog doesn't follow you everywhere, this act of checking up is a clear sign of affection. It's their way of making sure you're safe and comfortable, especially in new or unfamiliar environments. For dogs, this kind of behavior is also a way of reassuring themselves that their favorite person is nearby. Whether they poke their head around the corner, nudge your hand, or follow you to the next room, they're always looking out for you in their own special way. 4. They want to sleep with you. The act of a dog wanting to sleep in your bed or stay close by while you rest is more than just a request for physical comfort. In the wild, dogs and their wild ancestors instinctively sleep close to their pack for warmth, protection, and a sense of belonging. So when your dog chooses to rest with you, they are not only seeking your physical presence for safety, but they're showing that they see you as a trusted and beloved member of their family. This is a powerful display of their affection and loyalty, as dogs are vulnerable when they sleep. They trust you enough to let their guard down and want to be near you because you provide them with security and warmth, both emotionally and physically. If your dog curls up next to you, it's their way of saying, "I want to be as close as possible to you, my safe space." 5. They lick you. Licking is one of the most heartfelt ways dogs show love. Much like a mother dog licks her pups to comfort and bond with them, when your dog licks you, they're not just expressing affection. They're also reinforcing the bond they share with you. It's their way of grooming you, of saying, "I care about you, and I want you to feel loved and cared for." Licking can also be a sign of submission, where your dog shows respect and loyalty to you as their pack leader. Of course, if you've just eaten something tasty, your dog may be trying to get a little extra flavor. But in most cases, a dog's lick is a loving gesture that helps reinforce the emotional connection you share. It's their natural way of bonding, and it's a simple but profound act of affection. 6. They give you presents. Though dogs don't have the ability to buy flowers or pick out gifts in stores, they still have a unique way of showing their love through offering you presents. When your dog brings you their favorite toy or bone, they're not just asking you to play. They're showing you that they trust you and want to share what's most important to them. Dogs are often very protective of their belongings, and many of them will guard their toys or food from other animals or even humans. So, when your dog presents you with their prized possession, it's a huge sign of their affection and trust. By sharing something so dear to them, they're telling you, "This is for you because you're important to me." It's a tangible display of love, and even though it may seem simple, it's a gesture full of meaning. 7. They wag their tail to the right when you're around. It may seem like a subtle detail, but the way your dog wags their tail can tell you a lot about how they feel. Dogs don't just wag their tails randomly. They do so in response to their emotions, and this behavior is deeply connected to their bond with you. When your dog wags their tail to the right in an excited, happy, or relaxed way, it's a clear sign that they are feeling positive emotions about your presence. Research has shown that tail wagging to the right often corresponds with feelings of happiness and comfort, while a tail wagging to the left may indicate suspicion or unease. So, if your dog's tail is wagging to the right when you enter the room or approach them, it's their way of saying, "I'm so happy to see you, and I'm excited that you're here." It's an honest and pure expression of their love and joy to be in your company. 8. Your dog raises their eyebrows when they see you. Have you ever caught your dog raising their eyebrows when they look at you? It may seem like a small, subtle gesture, but it's actually a meaningful sign of affection and recognition. Japanese researchers have discovered that dogs are more likely to raise their left eyebrow when interacting with humans they trust and care about. This isn't just a reflex. It's a way for your dog to express excitement and happiness when they see you. In a world where they can't speak words, these little facial expressions become an essential form of nonverbal communication. So, the next time you notice your dog's eyes lighting up and their eyebrows lifting, know that it's their special way of saying, "I love you, and I'm so happy you're here." And in return, don't forget to pause and reflect the love they are offering with your own gentle touch, making this simple moment a shared connection. 9. Freaking out when you come home. There's nothing quite as heartwarming as the joyous explosion of excitement your dog shows when you come home. Whether it's jumping up and down, tail wagging uncontrollably, or racing to greet you at the door, their reaction isn't just about getting attention. It's a genuine expression of how much they missed you. Scientific studies have shown that reunions between dogs and their owners trigger a significant rise in oxytocin, often called the love hormone, while simultaneously lowering levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. This biological response demonstrates the deep emotional bond between you and your dog. When your dog eagerly greets you after a long day, they're not only celebrating your return, but also releasing the happiness and relief they feel at being reunited with someone they love. It's more than excitement. It's a moment of pure emotional connection. So next time you walk through the door, relish in that moment, because your dog is showing you just how much they treasure you. 10. Holding eye contact. Eye contact is a powerful form of communication, and when your dog gazes into your eyes, it's far more than just a glance. It's an intimate, bonding moment. Research has shown that when dogs lock eyes with their owners, oxytocin levels rise in both the dog and the human. This hormone plays a crucial role in fostering love and trust, essentially cementing the bond between you. Unlike many animals, dogs seek eye contact with their human companions as a way to communicate affection, trust, and loyalty. When your dog looks into your eyes, it's their way of saying, "I love you," and "I feel safe with you." If you've ever shared a long, peaceful gaze with your dog, you've likely felt a deep connection in that moment, like you're both in perfect harmony. That simple act of eye contact is a silent, yet profound conversation that speaks volumes about the mutual love and trust you share. 11. Yawning when you yawn. If you've ever noticed your dog yawning when you do, it's more than just a coincidence. This contagious yawn is actually a form of empathy. Researchers have found that dogs who are closely bonded with their owners are more likely to yawn when their human yawns, suggesting that it's not just a reflex, but a sign of emotional resonance. Just as humans mirror the emotions of those they love, dogs do the same. And yawning together is a subtle but powerful way they show their affection. It's a small but meaningful act that reveals how deeply in tune your dog is with your emotional state. So, the next time you stretch and yawn, pay attention to whether your dog mirrors you. It's their way of sharing your feelings and reaffirming the special bond you have. You're not just a pet owner to them. You're a part of their emotional world, and they want to be in sync with you. 12. Your dog cuddles with you after meals. When your dog comes to curl up with you after eating, it's not just about wanting food. It's a genuine sign that they love you. Your dog values your presence far beyond their daily meals, and cuddling helps them feel happy and connected. Plus, it's a great way for both of you to feel the warm bond you share. 13. Your dog steals your clothes. Ever find your socks or laundry scattered around the house? Don't be frustrated. Your dog is simply trying to hold onto your scent, which is a way of showing their love. Since dogs experience the world through smell, keeping your clothes close helps them feel connected to you, even when you're not around. The next time you discover a sock under the couch, remember it's their way of saying, "I love you." 14. They lean against you. When your dog leans into you or snuggles up to your side, it's a clear sign of affection. For many dogs, leaning against you feels like a big, warm hug. Unfortunately, this sweet gesture is often overlooked, but it's important to respond with love by scratching or cuddling them back. Sometimes, dogs lean on you when they're feeling anxious in unfamiliar situations because they trust you to offer protection and reassurance. Bonus: your dog lets you touch their head. Many dogs don't enjoy being petted on the top of their head, as it can feel threatening. But if your dog lets you touch their head and enjoys it, it's a clear sign they trust you completely. So, the next time your dog offers their head for a scratch, you'll know that you're their special person. As we've seen, dogs have a unique and beautiful way of expressing their love, trust, and devotion. Whether it's through a gentle gaze, an enthusiastic greeting, or simply wanting to be close to you, these signs are proof of the deep bond you share with your furry friend. Every little gesture, from the wag of their tail to the warmth of their cuddle, is a reminder that dogs truly are our loyal companions, showing us love in their own special way. If you've noticed any of these signs in your dog, know that it's their way of saying "I love you" without words. And remember, these small, everyday moments of connection build a strong and lasting relationship that makes your bond so special. If you enjoyed learning about how your dog shows love and want to discover more fascinating insights about the world of dogs, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll never miss another heartwarming video about your furry best friend. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.